Set the bar of your standards to match your park going ability.
What if you don't know your park going ability?
It's low. If you don't know it, I'm going to tell you.
Start from square one.
My big mistake, going into Magic Kingdom, and I didn't get a turkey leg the first time I was in.
Oh,
You
God.
suck.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast, presented by NotClub33.com. You saw the thumbnail for the show this week. Today, these are mistakes we won't make again at Walt Disney World. My name is Steve Rhodes. Today with me on the show, Pat Neistat.
What's up?
Say hello to Becky Wells.
Hey.
And, of course, the Disney cynic, Mr. Bobby Virgins.
Spring training games start this weekend, guys. I can't wait. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. You have close access to that now. So nice.
That is correct. I can't wait. I'm going to see the Braves here this weekend. So
Beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
Awesome.
On my bucket list to go see my Cardinals in Jupiter, Florida at some point.
come on down, son. I'm telling you, I'll
Pat, you'll
host
have
you.
to join.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You never know.
Down for it.
Speaking
It's cool.
of
It's
the
just
state,
too far for me. All right.
Oh,
No,
you can
Canada is
right?
too far for baseball.
They play baseball in Canada? Or North?
Becky's a
But they did
transplant in
once.
St. Louis, and
Where do you
she
live?
loves her Cardinals.
Yeah.
We got like 17 feet of snow right now, so not a lot of
Yeah,
baseball yet.
sounds right.
No.
Practice
By the-
inside.
Well, by the time this show airs, you'll have been to and from Walt Disney World anyway, so you'll get your
Yes.
sun. You'll get your sunshine.
Yes.
Speaking of sunshine in the state of Florida, this is a show about mistakes we've made as Walt Disney World guests that we're just not going to make again. I will lead us off, which is kind of unusual for a Notcast, but I'll start. The one mistake I can think about is the first time I went down as an adult with my family, I overestimated my abilities for taking this is the first time my family had
What?
been down. They had never been. So I was like, oh, we'll just buzz through here and we'll buzz through there. And I set my expectations way, way too high. Like, you know, I think I had like something like 30 rides like planned out for like Magic Kingdom. And it's like
Got a
3 hours.
spreadsheet.
it's hot. It's like Labor Day weekend. We're all disappointed.
Bro.
Like,
This is a
We
riddle
show
of
up-
mistakes.
yeah, like no reservation for like lunch, like in the park instead of outside. Like, it's just like, you got to set your expectation, like, and know your abilities. If you haven't been to the parks in a while or have never been to the parks, know that you can only do a finite number of things is basically it. So set the bar of your standards to match your park going ability is where I'm going to go with that. So
Yeah,
what-
that's
Advice.
kind of covers
But what-
every possible.
What if you don't know your
mistake.
park going ability?
it's
What's your
low.
advice?
If you don't know it,
You
I'm
just-
going to tell you.
Start from square
Listen.
one.
Listen, I'm start running drills.
Your bar is way down. If you're
Like
if you're-
start
yeah.
carrying your kid on your treadmill and
Dude.
like prepare for that exercise because you're gonna need it. I'm just saying.
start walking in your neighborhood, whatever you got to do. But
Mhm.
but if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not, if you're like experienced with theme parks, just like Six Flags, yeah, you're gonna suck your first time at Walt Disney. Just
Oh, yeah.
are. Like, I had been
It's
a game.
several times, but my family had never been. So me trying to like just go balls to the walls and do all this shit, like it just it didn't work.
Right, because you
Yeah.
want to show them everything, of course, and
Yeah.
Right.
Luckily, we found some other magic other ways in the parks, and we still love it to this day. But that first trip was a little antsy that first day, just because I had went a little. I bit off more than I could chew. Let's say that. So,
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
well,
Yeah.
as an adult, Becky, that's when you actually started going to the parks. So,
Yeah.
you can kind of give some insight into this. What is something that a mistake that you aren't going to make again?
Well, I can't make it again unless it's on purpose, and then it's not a mistake, right? I don't know. I will say the first 2 trips, I don't know, man. Don't calculate, it won't work. The first 2 trips that I went, We actually, well, I actually didn't go to Animal Kingdom either the first 2 times, and I'll say,
Oh,
like, so it wasn't necessarily like my fault because there was a hurricane and everything shut down, whatever. But we weren't planning to because so I had never been
It's
to
a
anything
zoo.
Disney, and I came from living in St. Louis where we have like one of the greatest zoos and it's free. Why would I care?
right.
And so we were both like, "Oh, let's not spend our time there. Let's just go." Like, and that was a total mistake. So because I love Animal Kingdom, currently there's not a lot of attractions, but I still love the park. So that's something. Don't gloss over it, even if you come from St. Louis where there's an amazing free zoo, because that's just one piece of the puzzle at that place. So that's mine.
You do get that from people in cities that where they have good zoos. They're like, why would I go to the
Yeah.
zoo park? And it's like
Zoo, yeah.
you're just
I hear
you're
that
missing
all
out.
the time.
Yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
call
And
it a
they're and
zoo, and you're like, what?
I
There's
think the
animals there, yes.
original, like 25 years ago when they first opened the park, it was like the
Yeah.
whole marketing campaign. It was like called Not a Zoo. They had like
That
a
is true.
Yeah.
Not a
It's a
zoo
whole
or whatever. And
commercial.
like,
Yeah.
I never would have seen it because I didn't know, but I've read about that. I'm like,
Well, my last trip as a kid with my parents was the year that Animal Kingdom opened, and we thought the exact same thing, and we didn't go because that was the thought process. Is like I'm
yeah,
not going to spend my time doing this, and dead
Right.
wrong. Just yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Dead wrong.
Yeah.
yeah. So now if I skip it, it's just on purpose. So
Yeah,
So that's where
I
the
skip
square root of pi came in. Gotcha. Okay.
I guess so.
I figured
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Pi 314. Shout out
Yes.
shout out again, St. Louis. Yeah, there we go. It's almost 314 day whenever this airs. So, the man in the ATL hat. We will let
Yes.
you let us know the mistake that you're never going to make again.
All right. So my original sin, if you will, of a rookie mistake was wandering away from my parents. So God forbid we have any children watching this. Don't wander away from your parents. True story. Got snapped up by Captain Hook. Turned into a lost boy. Whole situation. You don't want to get into it. Okay.
Factual.
Another one though, however, that I see a lot, especially like online, whenever I go into one of these Disney Facebook groups or whatever, is a lot of people saying, "Oh, I can't wait to celebrate my honeymoon over at Walt Disney World." Great. Good for you. Glad that you're coming to Disney World for your honeymoon. Piece of advice. Don't book park reservations for the first 2 or 3 days. Just get it out of your system. Just don't have those expectations of doing stuff. Trust me, it's
Or-
not worth it.
Not of doing stuff or
Well,
or
I
doing
mean,
parks?
of doing parks. I mean, you got to eat, right? But like outside of that, not like just don't plan on doing anything.
So maybe
Just-
make some dinner reservations.
right. That's fine.
Okay,
But like,
fair enough.
don't don't do the whole park thing. Like, just get it out of the way. It's okay. We all know we're all married here. We all know what the honeymoon was like.
Take that for whatever you will for you viewers.
That's
at
your
home.
one mistake.
Oh no, I'm just. I mean, we did like have like fast pass reservations and stuff, and like
Oh,
we
man.
didn't make a one. We did
Oh.
like we
We
didn't
knew,
make a
we knew
one.
what you weren't doing on your honeymoon, so
Smash the like button for that. Just smash the like button now.
Interesting choice, Smash. That you said. But it's all right. It's fine.
Mm.
Essentially restarting and going back to Pat
Oh.
with some now.
Well, Bobby
more
went
serious
from
information.
being 3.
Yeah, to being married.
Well, on a lighter note, I would
I'm
say
giving advice for all ages, man. What?
my big mistake.
yeah. We hope the
Okay.
3-year-olds turned it off before you
Right.
finished your.
He gave 2. You got 2 in this time. You just count yourself lucky because that was more than enough both times.
Pat Neestat, go ahead.
Yeah. So my big mistake going into Magic Kingdom, and I didn't get a turkey leg the first time I was in.
Oh,
You
God.
suck.
God. all three of us all at the same
You know
time.
what?
Just,
You know
oh.
what's funny? My little brother Justin, who's probably watching, he will not forgive my dad for never buying us Dole Whip as a kid in the parks. And like
yeah.
that's like the same sentiment. Like, wait, I didn't have Dole Whip until I was an adult. Like,
Right. Yeah. So my real thing would be is I booked too many dinner reservations, and they weren't really cohesive to where I was.
mm-hmm.
So for me, like, I book less dinner reservations now, and then if they have to be around where my resort is or the park that I'm at. So
yeah.
yeah.
Honestly,
No.
that's not a bad piece of advice. Just in general, like booking dinner reservations in generl is, I think, something that everybody does a little bit too much. Most of the restaurants out there, with the exception of like your Topolino's and your California grills and stuff like that, like, yes, absolutely, you got to book those. But honestly, if you it comes down to it, like, most of the restaurants that you really want to eat at have a lunch hour, and that kind of falls more cohesively within your day. You'll save a couple bucks because it's lunch. There's a lot of good reasons to do lunch as opposed to doing a dinner reservation. Plus, you'd be surprised at what you can find same day for dinner.
Yeah.
And the other
3-4 o'clock, perfect time to look.
Yeah. And the other thing is, like, I don't like I feel like I planned my vacation around where I ate, and I'm at Walt Disney World, as opposed to just like soaking it in and like enjoying the park or whatever. It was more like, we got to get here, we got to get to this reservation, this type of deal. So
I do that now
completely
because
underestimate.
I can.
Yeah. Well, true. I've done that now.
What I do now is, like, I'll go into the park for a couple hours, go out. Oh, we have a dinner reservation or whatever. Then we'll go hit that up. It's not like we're hauling ass to each reservation.
I think this could be a good topic for another show, but one thing to keep in mind, though, now is that folks can cancel their reservation free of charge all the way up until 2 hours before their reservation. Used to be you had to do it 24, so you see a bunch of people dropping reservations the day before. So at night, I'd sit there and just pick off reservations late at night. Now it's more, there's a 2 hour grace, so you can basically are looking for, you can look for meals day of.
And I got a tip. So, I got a tip. Say you forgot to cancel your reservation and it's within that 2 hour window. Try to push your reservation out. They'll let you change the reservation, modify it, and then you push it out a couple hours, and then you can cancel. Yeah. So
that's a money play. And if all else fails, literally, if all else fails, if you're nearby the restaurant that you have reserved, if you stop by, generally they'll forgive you. But hey, we don't want people just booking up a bunch of random reservations and holding them. So.
Right.
This is going to cancel.
Moral of the story: don't forget to get the turkey leg.
That's not the moral.
Immoral.
Yes. Fuck the turkey leg.
Interesting that I'm the one who didn't use that word this time. Anyway, continue.
We appreciate you not using it in the first 2 minutes of the show.
Yeah, look, we made it like 15 minutes in or whatever. And
hey,
I had every reason to. So
yeah. Hey.
When about the 3-year-old?
You did. Oh God. Okay.
That's it.
And we're gonna wrap up the show on that note. What mistakes?
Cut to static. Cut to static. Cut to static.
Oh, I'm sure it did at some point during the show.
Okay, good.
God willing.
What mistakes have you made at Walt Disney World that you'll never make again? Leave them in the comments. Help out the audience down in the comment section. While you're down there, so consider subscribing. It does help out our channel. Hit that like button, and if you want to do it, turn on notifications. You'll know when we upload brand new videos. We'll be back with another show next week. I believe we're going to do One's Gotta Go. You guys seem to love those, so let's do another one next week. We'll see you guys then. For everybody here at Not Club 33, peace out.